I do think like the future is about innovation, but I do think a lot of it is I think through, like I would say, robotics, and I think the professor here can tell us more, but there is also an element of thinking the unknown. How do you program those robotics? So one of the things in the example more closer home from Uber, because that's the company I represent, is if you Google it and you say what's Uber Elevate, like today we only talk about how can you hire a car, how can you hire a motorbike. We've tried like a submarine in Australia, but these are vehicles that we know. We're talking about actually connecting cities via the air, and we call it a product called Uber Elevate. Now people are like, but how will that even work? So to Amit's point, like 20 years ago, did you know that you could speak via mobile phone? We did it today because you have these installations of the networks that have been installed. Similarly, today Uber is actually thinking through to say that if you have like these big, large skyscrapers in all of your major cities, it could take you 1 hour to get to the airport, but if you just could actually book an Uber Elevate, these are specially designed sort of aircrafts which will be noiseless, but can actually take off vertically, land vertically, which today your regular helicopters cannot do. So you're reimagining the possibilities of a better future, right? So I think to bring it back to your question, Amit, so two things. My takeaways is that human beings are still at the core because the reimagination is still within the power of human beings. So that I think is a key role that this sort of an audience will take, and we'll talk more about the ecosystem that will make it possible. And then technology goes hand in hand, because this dream that we're thinking through, it's impossible to say I'm going to stand on top of a building and I'm going to do this. You cannot do it without technology. So it's that integration of technology and human capability coming together which will create that next big innovative idea which will create the future.